Hello my boys, good morning. I just arrived from the kitchen with the coffee ready. This is the day 3 up to 5 summary of my progression in patch 0.3. As you can see, I'm level 92. This will also be the last video from the series because the build is complete, and here we're gonna discuss a few things. First of all, GGG just fixed the minions. You know, when you summon the totems with the Warbringer, you get some minions that will give you some powerful buffs. For example, here I will get 20% skill speed, I will get 50% increased damage. The turtle, also I will spawn from time to time a turtle, and that turtle will raise my armor here. If you check my armor, it's raised up. Also we have that modifier, armor applies to elemental damage mitigation, so it will mitigate more fire, cold and lighting. Too good. When you get the turtle up, see 83, 81, 81. So this is great defensive boost, especially in maps and even for bossing. Yeah. Will be a budget version of the build and will be a maxed version of the build. The written guide, it's almost done, will be published today. So if you check back like in 8 hours from now, I'll put it in the description of the video. My boys, not only that, if you're new to my channel, know that on the guild Discord server you have a chat where you can ask questions about the build if you have problems or see from other guys what they do. And here's a dedicated channel regarding the build. If you want to make the setup now, if you really cannot wait, I explained here the important items. And here are the gem setups. Here is the skill tree with a screenshot. All that good stuff. And my boys, in addition to the Discord server and the written guide, know that I made a video yesterday explaining visually the setup. So I have the skill tree, the ascendancy, the items, you have it here in this video if you cannot wait no longer. So I made it yesterday if you want to check it out. Now let's do some map showcase to put some expectations. So again, I need to repeat, there will be a budget version of the build. You can do it on under 2 diviners. So all the setup here, it can work on a budget. You can clear waste on 15 on under 2 diviners. The crossbow, don't worry, it can work with a lot of physical damage, and you take grenade skills for an additional projectile, it will still do waste on 15. It was tested by a lot of people already. So yeah, this can work on a budget. Will be in the written guide a budget version. The max version will utilize the new helmet that they added in patch 0.3, constricting command, and this regards the surround mechanics. So I'll explain everything in the written guide, but this will be for the max version. You will need more than 10 divines for the max version. If you're a Saki boy, if you're poor, know that this build is perfectly budget friendly. So you can do it in under 2 diviners in waste on 15, and it's also quite tanky because of the ascendancy. So I explained here the ascendancy, why it's so powerful. You maybe want to see the video from yesterday. Now let's do a map showcase. I'm only doing at the moment waste on 15 and 16. That powerful is the build. I mean, I don't need to worry that I might die, nothing of that crap. Let's do 2 maps we're gonna do. And I will do it with a map with a lot of juicing, preferably with a map boss 2. So you can see single target in a waste on 15. What I need to show you here, that I unlocked everything. So it's early progression for League Start, and I already did the King of the Mist boss fight with this build. I did it on stream. A whole road here, I did it on stream. Even the first 2 simulacrums, but this is not a simulacrum farmer build, especially since we're not using a shield. So don't do simulacrum. And for Zeshti, stay away from the last, he drops a hand that can smack you, can one-shot you if you don't dodge it. So you need to have skill for that. But if you do Pinnacle Bossing, you do King of the Mist, you do all road, no problem. For maps, we can do all the in-Atlas content without stress. Rogue Exiles, Essences, Wisps, Boxes, you name it. We can do everything here. Okay, my boys, so let's do a map. That's what I wanted to say, with a map boss too. A map with a map boss, we started, and I want some juicing, you know. A map. Here we have expedition, we have a map boss. Let's do it! Let's do it. By the way, you don't need a regex filter for this build. We can do all the modifiers. So this build can do all the modifiers. You don't need to apply to roll your maps with a regex filter. Very lazy to play. Very lazy to play. So no regex filter, but it gets even better. We don't need to worry about mana. So all your skills, I'm just placing totems. Don't need to worry about mana. See, I get the spirits here. It's a 1 button play. You don't need to do any combo. So you just move in your maps and drop your totems. Like this. This is the gameplay. You drop a totem. Let's do this. For single target, you want to supplement it with all grenade to give you fire explosion and also slow the enemy, so the totems can attack better. But fire exposure is the big one. This is the laziest gameplay you'll ever see. Also, we have a lot of life regeneration. Quite a lot of life. Yeah. Drop the totem, and you move with like this, and you clear everything. In case you're new to my channel, I only play builds that are tanky. I want my builds tanky, doesn't matter. Even if I don't use a shield, I still want a tanky build. Look, I have a shield now, and this shield will absorb damage. I explained many times why you should go with Warbringer for totems. Doesn't matter if it's Ballista or melee totems, you just go Warbringer, because new players in general, they tend to die a lot. Everyone is obsessed with damage numbers, but tankiness is equally important. It's equally important. If you want to play a lazy build, the build needs to be tanky too. So it needs to be with few buttons, and it needs to be tanky. And in addition, we don't need to worry about mana here. Look. For the max version will be the setup with the new helmet. That's pretty much it. Okay, my boys. As you can see, it's a beautiful experience here, what I have. And I need to remove this because it makes me too strong. Yeah, let's do the expedition. It gets even better. Look how I'm gonna do the expedition. I will not read anything here. I'm just checking the immunity, if they are immune to fire or physical. I see no immunity, then no problem. You just take like this. You don't read. You don't read because it's a strong build. Look, I don't read anything. I just put them and detonate them. Okay. I can activate my shield. So I also have the shield now. Okay, dog. Oh, this is for the Exaltador, by the way. Brum, 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 brum. Oh. Oh. You will need to get used to how to summon your ballistas, because they will shoot few times, then you resummon. I mean, you do 3 maps, then you learn the build very easy, very sexy, very fast. Done expedition. Okay, my boys, let's do the map boss. You can see it on the minimap. Man, this was a fast map. With a good build, it's a fast map. Shh. Good build, fast map. We activate the shield. Here we'll absorb damage. Oh. Oh. And I'm gonna miss these daily summaries. Oh. Oh. This is a boss that will go to Himalaya. As you can see, the boss died pretty fast. Master level area 80, yeah? So let's be clear, area level 80. Okay, my boys, this was a fast showcase. Let's do one more. We're gonna have a good time together. Let's see here, another zone, another area with the map boss. I want the map boss too. Give me. Oh, we do it with breach. We do it with breach. Actually, I want to do this one. We have Mirror of Delirium, we have Expedition, we have Breach. You see, bosses get melted, but I want to show different content. I put this crap. We put the crap and we hit it and we enter it. Yeah, I'm loving this setup, and the fact that you can make it on a budget, all jokes aside, it's excellent. I mean, you can make it on under 2 diviners. The written guide will explain everything that you need to know. Or you can go in my shitty Discord server. Hey, you have a channel there where I already explained everything that you need to know. And you can ask a question in the chat too. We already have a good community surrounding this build, and we're gonna have a good time together. So you move, you put the totem, you move, you put the totem like this. Just like in Vietnam. So this doesn't feel like a warrior, my boy. This doesn't feel like a warrior. Oh. This is like Counter-Strike. Hey, this is not part of X, it's Counter-Strike. Shit. I'm not playing Path of X, I'm playing Counter-Strike. Oh. Drop it. You know, when the totems attack, they target and kill. For those who don't know, I'm a Warbringer player, auto totems. Since patch 0.1, 0.2, I only play Warbringer, I only play totems. Because I like lazy play. I don't want to stress myself. And for me, defenses are important. That's why I didn't went with Tactician. I explained, if you go Tactician, expect a lot of one-shots in tier waste on 15 and 16. This is Warbringer is tanky. Also, we get a turtle. The fat turtle will give us even more defenses. The fat turtle. Here's the gorilla. Oh, the gorilla got obliterated. The gorilla got obliterated. I want to find the breach, yeah. Do the breach. This can do everything, including breach. So in map you can do any content you want. No problem. Here we have, you want to read, if you see with yellow you read, you don't want fire or physic. Okay, my boys, I'm gonna put, let's see, gonna take this, take this, take this. You don't read anything, or you just put it and you open it then. Let's activate the shield. So here I have the shield, will absorb damage. Oh. You'll get used to it. Get used to it. Yeah, so I've been tweaking this build for the last couple of days, and this setup owns. So not only damage, also defenses. So people need to understand it. Also defenses. For me, defenses are very important. I don't play squishy builds.
Here we go.
Okay, let's follow the wisps. Show you the way. Oh. Okay, the wisp possessed. Now, man, the got obliterated. Oh, so since I started my life was always 100%. So yeah, you learn how to play, you learn when to activate your shield, you'll have a good time. You need to get used to the shield activation and you'll be more than fine. You need to learn also how to drop your totems. I'm spamming one totem every second, if you notice. Okay, activated the shield again. Oh, and because you rarely die, you will level up pretty fast. The less you die, the faster you level up. Done, I finished them up. Oh, my boys. So in conclusion, if you wanna have a good time with PoE guy, remember that you have here the channels for the Totem Master. So yeah, good. And this is the outdated Totem Master that I will replace with version for patch 0.3. So in the past I did Ancestral Warrior Totem. In patch 0.2 I did Ancestral Warrior Totem. In patch 0.1 I did Shockwave Totem. And in patch 0.3 I went with Ballista. So we go with grenades now. Yeah, everything here will be changed. And the written guide will be up today. So my boys, I wish you to have a beautiful day and talk soon. Cheers!